Hello there, it's Rosie, and I'm all ready to go on my run for Chelwood. But I'm not just running for Chelwood today, I'm running for all nursery schools, and I'm running in solidarity with other practitioners who work in nursery schools that are under the threat of imminent closure. In 1995, since 1995, 200 nursery schools have closed. In 2016, when I was working at Chelwood, there were 408 nursery schools, and in 2018 there were 396. And these nursery schools were closing because they were not, the funding was not adequate to stay open. And part of the reason I'm running today is because I'm doing some fundraising for Chelwood. Chelwood raises huge amounts of money through fundraising and has to raise huge amounts of money to stay Chelwood, to stay with our community and with our children. There are now 389 nursery schools, and all nursery schools receive supplementary funding which augments the hourly rate that the government gives nursery schools, and that was introduced with the free 30-hour codes that were available to people. But that is not enough, and without that supplementary funding, nursery schools will not survive. They won't be able to be the places that they need to be for children. All nursery schools have specialised early years practitioners. There are teachers, there is a leadership team, there is a head, there is a Senko, there is a deputy head. And all of those people work together and run as a school. We're Ofsteded as schools, and 98% of nursery schools are rated good and outstanding. We're not failing schools. We're not being closed because we're not providing what we need to provide. We're closing because there's not enough funding to keep us open. And that's just horrific. And I will run today fueled with a really ridiculous playlist and an incredible amount of anger that places like Chelwood are closing. Every single one of those, the 408 down to 396, down to 389, those are premises managers, staff, nursery nurses, teachers, admin staff, head teachers who are having to stop providing something which is proven to be excellent for children. So if you can, please do sponsor my run. I have not prepared for it, so it's going to be horrible. Please sponsor us because we need that fundraising money. And if you can't, or if you can, also engage with the Save the Nursery campaign, Nursery Schools campaign, and on our website, and I'll make sure there's a link, there is letters that can be sent to local MPs to encourage them to support the supplementary funding not ending, and hopefully, in an ideal world, increasing, so that we're not working with very, very, very minimal funding. And then I won't have to do ridiculous runs in the park at midday, which is a stupid time to leave for a run. Anyway, thanks for listening, and let's fight to stay open, and let's fight for all nursery schools, all those 389 that are left, to stay open as well. Thanks.